Local family is used for 5 generations, and now a Mandeville woman has turned it into a business, hiring a couple of dozen people.
But she never could have ever imagined that people having cosmetic procedures would want it as well. Meg Ferris reports in tonight's Wrinkle Free Friday.
When Barbara Cranor was growing up in New Orleans, her great-grandmother's secret potion was always in the house. Her mother swore by it.
We always had a jar around, and whenever we would fall off of a bike or get hurt, baseball bats and whatnot, we would go inside and she would just drizzle a little bit on us, and we would never get a bruise.
When she was a teen, her mother married Dr. Nelson Holmquist, a cytopathologist and LSU medical professor. He was an expert on how cells worked.
When my stepfather came into the family in the 70s or so, he was initially skeptical and said, "Oh, get that stuff away from me." And he used it and really had that wow experience of it really does work.
When rubbed on the skin after an injury, this mix of 3 ingredients would diminish or stop a bruise from forming. Now a believer, Dr. Holmquist wanted to share the family remedy.
We actually have his letters that he had written to Johnson & Johnson and all these, would you like to talk to us kinds of letters.
Nothing happened. Then Dr. Holmquist passed away. In 2004, Barbara and husband Bruce started to do the research, business model, patent, and bottling of what is now on the market as bruise relief. Barbara put everything into this new company, named it after her stepfather, and found this factory in New Orleans East to bottle and ship her new product. She thought this would just be a first aid cream for children, but she was wrong.
And we're very happy to be in, across the Gulf South, several nursing homes, and they use it.
Senior citizens now write to her saying that it helps with their bruises, especially the ones on the arms and hands caused by the years of the sun damaging the support to the blood vessels. Now, the cosmetic industry sees its benefits too.
Because the ingredients were vitamin E, glycerin, and primrose oil, so all natural ingredients, and so I thought, well, I couldn't understand how it would really work, but it really did work.
Cheryl Regenstein is a registered nurse who gets sclerotherapy, injections to get rid of spider veins in the legs. With bruise relief right afterwards, the bruising was far less, so she tried it on injuries.
I banged my leg into the thing at the gym, and I rubbed on the bruise relief, and I didn't get a bruise. And even yesterday, I banged into the coffee table, and I don't have a bruise. It's amazing.
When her dermatologist, Dr. Mary Lupo, saw it work for Cheryl, she decided to do a clinical study on patients who bruise with Botox or fillers, injections that smooth out wrinkles.
We saw a significant decrease in the people on the side that they had the bruise relief cream. And it's just transformed the practice, because even if a patient bruises, they seem to bruise for a much shorter duration of time using this product.
Another local dermatologist now keeps it in her office for cosmetic procedures.
I just rub the cream on one side.